But during your response to her heckling of you, you used the word illegal when talking about the man who allegedly killed Laken Riley.
An undocumented person. And I shouldn't have used illegal. It's undocumented. And look, when I spoke about the difference between Trump and me, one of the things I talked about on the border was that the way he talks about vermin, the way he talks about these people polluting the blood. I talked about what I'm not going to do, what I won't do. I'm not going to treat any of these people with disrespect. Look, they built the country.
Illegals didn't build America, but legal migrants did contribute and assimilated into the culture.
What this is, and I want everybody to see it clearly, federal policy drives illegal immigrant crime and victimization. And that's the focus, other than our victims of human trafficking. Listen, folks, I want to introduce you to Andres Gill, okay? Here's this guy. He's also on this board, but get a look at him for a second. He came down here from New York with 3 females. All of them are in the country illegally. Did you hear what I said? They're all here illegally. He's the one that comes with them to drive them. These ladies are all controlled by a human trafficker. We think their human trafficker is a female. She sets up their appointments, she puts their ads online, she tells them where to go. And by the way, on Friday, the victims of human trafficking, and we've grayed them out, 3 of them that are here illegally from Venezuela, 3 of them have to pay her $3,000 apiece on Friday, or else they're threatened. So they're not free. They're really indentured, and they're quote unquote paying off their debt. Now here's what they told us, all right? I'm sure the federal government will verify that this is not true, but you decide who you want to believe, whether you want to believe these victims of human trafficking or the whitewash the federal authorities give you. They said that when they came into the country illegally, DHS gave them a form, an ID, paperwork that allows them to fly for free. You know, Southwest would let your bags fly free. Well, the federal government will let your illegal immigrants fly free. And they operate out of New York. And they were working up there, and the New York authorities said, hey, if you don't have identification, you can't work in our sex trade up here. You know, we don't allow sex trade here at all, but New York will allow you to do some stuff if you've got the proper authority. So they say they make a lot of money. They're addicted to it. These ladies are going to give you more details. They tell us that they fly to major metro centers for free on the federal government, where they set up their appointments for sex all around the country. Did you hear what I said? Listen, folks, if they don't pay $3,000 a piece on Friday, they're in trouble. The human trafficker sets up the deal. Hey, this deal is just outside of Tampa. They say they show this ID, this card, this paper, they fly for free down here. Then they fly back. But we heard a similar theme from all 21 of these folks.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Biden is enabling all this stuff, especially human trafficking, because people need the money, especially the mafia people from the lady. All Biden has to do is fix the border. Very simple. He's not doing that. He's expanding housing, trying to help these people come over, because somebody is going to take care of these people anyway, and it's safe. They can make their money, and now they can travel. Trump ICE Director Tom Homan testified at the House Judiciary hearing on presidential power to secure the border after Joe Biden admits to secretly flying 320,000 illegals into the United States.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I worked for 6 presidents starting with Ronald Reagan. But understand this, President Biden is the first president in the history of this nation who came in office and unsecured a border on purpose. by signing over 90 executive orders, abolishing everything we did that were successful policies. Based on this memorandum by Secretary Mayorkas on ICE priorities, ICE wouldn't have dropped a detainer on him anyways, because he wasn't bad enough criminal for ICE to drop a detainer on him. Even though the law says there's no prerequisite to commit a crime after you commit the crime of illegal entry to be a target for enforcement. But Secretary Mayorkas has taken a lot of criminal aliens off the table for ICE. And how do I know that? By sheer numbers. 57% decrease in arrests of criminal aliens under this administration. 68% decrease in at-large arrest of criminal aliens. 44% decrease in detainer requests for criminal aliens. 67% decrease in deportations of criminal aliens. 55% decrease in immigration-related criminal convictions. This administration wanted to secure the border. They've had 3 years to take action. Why did they wait now? Well, there must be an election coming up. Then they come up with a bill in Senate that they know will never pass the House, or they can say, well, now it's the Republicans' fault. I mean, we had the most secure border. It wasn't 100% secure. We had a little more work to do. We had more wall to finish, but it was the most secure border based on data, DHS's own data, than we've ever seen. And we went from the most secure border to historic, never seen before illegal alien encounters. That's just a fact. 3.2 million encounters last year. That is, first year under President Biden, historic record. Second year, he broke his own historic record. Third year, he broke both those 2 years of historic records. We never seen anything like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember, Biden is right now suing Texas for securing the border. But at the same time, he's flying undocumented people around America. I'm like, yo, what the heck is this?
No, I'm not impressed, not yet.
And that's it. Let me know with a like, a comment, or a subscription if you actually agree.